Hi guys, David here. Hope you're alright. I've got a little beer review tonight. This was part of a selection that Rogersons sent me. I've seen that video, he sent me a fantastic beer mail, and I tested one, which was a stout. Wasn't too bad a drink actually, a little lacking a bit of head retention, but the rest of the main drink was alright. So tonight I've got, this is grolsh clone. This is an all grain. I'll just read what's in it before I pour it and have a look. So this is a grolsh clone. The ingredients used 4.5 kilograms of lager malt, 100 grams of crystal, it's not see which 60 or 8, I don't know, 500 grams of flake maize, 30 grams of Northern Brewer 60 minutes, 7 grams of hallertauer at 10 minutes, and he also used 2 times Bohemian lager yeast M84. I'm not best suited to test any of these. I've never used any of these. I've used the crystal, that's all I'll actually use when I start doing the all grain. I'm not using a lot. No, the lager yeast is, a true lager yeast is fermented at beer at a much lower temperature, so I've never used one of those either. And it's fermented in a cool in a cellar, works out 39p per bottle due to the cost of the yeast. Imagine the yeast is quite expensive. You need to use 2 of those, so give this one a go. And all I can say is, there's quite a few of you on this abstination from drink, and fair do to you guys. And a month, it's a good sum, but I mean, I went 15 years ago to drink. It was from when I was born to when I was 15, so it's quite a good long sum that. And if any of you guys want to try and match that, I'll send you some beers when it's up. So cheers. There's a pop bottle. It's been chilled. There's quite a bit of chill haze on there. It's been in the fridge, but I do like my lagers cold. I don't like my bitters too cold, so just want to go. Let's pop and see what the crack is. Fizz there, bit of smoke. It's multi smell. Didn't see much. Slight dabble of the hops. I'm going to give it a pour and see how it looks. So there we go. Probably quite nice for that. Carbonation bang on. I'm not sure you carbonated it on, but see through there. That is pretty clear, that, apart from the chill haze. It's torch, showing through the torch through there, I can see. Yeah. Just more at the top, it's not clear, but I do believe that it's quite heavily hot beers. They do have this quite almost not cloudy, but you know, it's not quite clear, but it is crystal clear at the bottom there, and it's all where it's all happening with the head and the bubbles at the top. It's got a bit cloudy, so it's quite a nice looking beer. So you can get more of a nose on this. This malty is picking a bit of fruit up, I can't. It's almost like I don't know, it's like a lemony aroma to me. The hops aren't that apparent. So let's look at the hops again, because I mean, most lagers aren't heavily hopped, so I don't know. 30 grams of Northern Brew is quite high, but that's more of the bittering hops, I think, and the 7 grams at 10 minutes from. So yeah, well, taste. I'll just say it's been a while since I had a grolsh, so it used to be a very fashionable drink in the UK, one with the flip top bottles and that, so there we go. There's definitely a zing of some kind of fruit in there. I'm not sure exactly where it's coming from. Have a look. Maybe it's from the hops, I'm not so sure. Perhaps a lager malt. So I've not used any of these. Not used a lager malt before. I've not used flake mace, so I don't really know exactly what I'm trying to find on this. But what I do know is it does taste like, to me, I mean, obviously continental lager, and it's not as sweet as some of them. There's a slight sour, but not unpleasant sour. It's not one of these lagers that's all too much. It's quite a bit, for a lager there's a little bit of depth to that as well, so that's quite nice. There's a hint of grapefruit in there from what I can gather. Don't know if you the same experience. I mean, you've sort of tried these, and it's actually, as we're going on, it's just warming up ever so slightly. It's clearing as well, so see my ugly mug through there. The head's not quite gone. It's a bit of lace in there. It's sticking to the glass as well. I'd like to know how you've actually primed this. I found actually when I used to prime my beers with table sugar, I used to find the carbonated better. I'm not saying the head held any better, but last few years I've just been using dextrose. I don't know why, because I don't have silver and it's just accessible, so that's all I've used recently. So if I remember rightly as well, it has got a bit of a taste of grolsh. I wish I actually bought a grolsh and compare it, not necessarily to see if it's the same, because I mean these clones are exactly the same, just to remind myself how it actually tasted. And I'm sorry I didn't do that, but that is a really pleasant drink. It's almost like a soury bitter aftertaste, but it's not unpleasant. It's definitely got a flavour that most lagers haven't got that. A few guys in the UK have drunk in the past, like Carlin and Carlsberg. There's nothing to them. It's just a pure hit, and that's it. This has got a little aftertaste. That's quite pleasant. I wouldn't actually mind giving that one a go. I don't know if I do anything different. I mean, Anthony was talking about what could he do to increase head retention. Quite a few people chipped in on one of his vids, and I also said they had the torrefied wheat, so I've never used it either, so I'm not sure how it would go on a lager. It might just be worth thinking about. And Craig Tube did one. Craig Tube, I can't actually remember. If you guys can remind me, he put something in. It was some kind of glycerin, something along them lines, and he reckoned it gave a good head retention. So I've not used anything myself like that. But that actually, now that's actually held the head better than it did before. Now it's settled a bit, and I could possibly have poured that more aggressively. And lagers, I know you don't really hold the head that much, but that really has that, and it's obviously passed the burp test. That's quite pleasant, and I might actually give that one a go myself. I've got my relay. That's a party over Christmas, so that's going to be just lovely. That, and the great thing about kegs is, you know, you've not got all the sediment. I don't want that sediment. It don't bother me at all. You always manage to hold it off on the bottle, but people just think it's going to do some harm, which it is. And the only thing I can think, it's just sometimes with a slight yeasty feel, a bitterness, like obviously too bitter sometimes. But other than that, the sediment don't bother me, and it's quite good for you as well, I believe, high in vitamin B. So that's about it. So I'm going to finish this one off. It's a Thursday night. I was going to do it Friday, but I think I've got a busy night on tomorrow. So that's a nice beer, that, mate. And I'm not going to mark it out of 10 or out of 5 like, but and I say I'm certainly not expert, and I've not used a lot of these ingredients myself, but that's a really pleasant drink, that. So that's, I've had two beers off it up to now, mate. I've not had a bad one yet. I've tried the stout and obviously this lager, and I might even do something like that myself. I might try and get a batch in for Christmas. I haven't got many lagers left. What have I done? See my last video, I've done the Cooper's Lager, I've done the Tesco melted drink, and I also use, did I use honey? I think I used honey. I can't remember. Yes, because it was 50 grams of honey I did for 10 litres. They're bottle conditioning now. I'm going to do a taste test, I'm going to do a side by side. Any of you guys out there want to do a beer mail, I'll put you 1 or 2 in. I think I've got Andy's pet. I'm going to send Andy a couple. He's going to send me a stout, and he's on his first brew in the bag. And check Andy's pet out. He's not done a few videos recently, but he does done a stout, and it's an amazing looking stout. So have a look on his channel and like, subscribe and comment. Smashing lad. Scouser for his sins. It's not only about 40 miles from here. We're near Manchester. And also going to send Homebrew Marty a few. I said I'd send the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, and I've got some more boxes from work, and towards the end of next week, beginning of the week after, I'm going to do a couple of packages, and was hoping to send the lager and just see what you guys felt. I'm not too impressed with the way the Tesco malted drink one fermented out. It was at 1020, and I added some extra yeast to get a bit of a mix up. It was 1015, but I think that's a bit high. I was hoping for about 112, 111, something like that. But I'm going to give it a head to head. And that's about another week or so. Let them carbonate, and I'm going to do that. And you hear me waffle on enough, so you guys on the sobriety, keep it up lads, and proud of you. Catch you later.